Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe like always. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a new pageant which is specifically for college students. And it's been a while since I've done such a video, so I'm quite excited. I'm Nikita Tanwani, former Femina Miss India Andhra Pradesh, and also a pageant coach and a YouTuber. And over here on my channel, I make videos to help young pageant aspirants kickstart their pageant journey and also familiarize you guys with a lot of the new pageants in this industry. And so before moving ahead with this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Now the pageant that I want to talk about in today's video is the Ever Youth Times Freshways, which is an annual college level event which gives a chance to specially college students from across 8 different cities across the country a chance to express themselves and showcase their talent on one of India's largest and most unique platforms. If you haven't heard of Times Freshways before, you should know that this event has served as the launch pad for so many familiar faces such as Siddhant Chaturvedi, Nushat Barucha, Dhwani Banshali, and the list is endless. And all of these people started their journey and got a lot of exposure from this platform that I'm going to be sharing information about. I thought I'd talk about this event because I recently mentored and trained Asmita Chaudhary, who was one of the city finalists at the Ahmedabad city finale of Times Freshways. And she also ended up winning at the Ahmedabad finale. I'm so proud of Asmita right now and I can't wait to see her at the national finale. And so I had to share all of this information with you guys as well. Now the first thing that I would tell you is obviously the eligibility criteria for this pageant, and I'm sure all of you want to know that before you start getting into the details, whether or not you can even participate and audition for this unique platform. So the eligibility criteria for Ever Youth Times Freshways, first of all, you got to be from either of these 8 cities and you have to be a college student. So the 8 eligible cities for season 13 of Times Freshways, which is actually going on right now, are Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Calcutta, Delhi NCR, Navi Mumbai, Pune, and Ahmedabad, which includes Vadodara and Surat. So if you have a valid student ID card from any of these 8 eligible cities and you are between the age of 16 to 22, then you are eligible to participate in the Times Freshways event. There is absolutely no height or weight criteria, which is so amazing. I love the fact that this event doesn't have a height criteria because so many people who have made it big in the entertainment industry don't necessarily have to come from Femina Miss India or Miss Diva or any of the pageants with height criteria. There are plenty of opportunities for you guys to also showcase your talent and be on that stage and get a title for yourself without having to adhere to a specific height criteria, which I really like about this event. Also, there is absolutely no registration fee. So for any of the teenagers who are looking for a pageant or event to participate in and take that first step, I think this is a great opportunity for all of you. And the only thing that the judges that they have mentioned here is that what are they really looking for? So now when it comes to Times Freshways, it's quite different from Miss India, Miss Earth, Miss Diva, and any of these pageants. What they are looking for is spunky talent, a charming personality, and that fresh factor. That is why the name is also Times Freshways. And this event is not just for females, because so far every other pageant that I've spoken about on my channel was mainly for women. For Times Freshways, even men can apply. So this clearly shows that one, they're not looking for title holders who will go on to represent them internationally. That's not the case with this event. I would call it an event and not a pageant, but it still gives you a platform that is equally valuable to any of the other pageants. So if you just want to get into acting, modeling, singing, dancing, or no matter what talent you want to showcase, they have no restrictions, no rules about what type of talent you can showcase. You can do mime, you can act, you can do speed painting, you can do hula hooping, you can do belly dance, you can do whatever you want. So this year the event went completely digital and took on this new format, and so the first few rounds did happen online, of course, because of the COVID pandemic. And so the first thing that you have to do is you head on to their website, which is timesfreshways.com, and once you check their eligibility criteria, all you have to do is fill out your personal details, fill out whether you're a valid student, you upload your student ID, and also you gotta submit one video of you showcasing your talent and your hashtag fresh factor, and upload the video on the Moj India app. which you will then put in the link of that into your registration form and you just click submit. The process to apply is that simple. And now all of you must be thinking that, alright, so a certain city has already had their semi-final and finale. How do I get in? They also have a wildcard entry which is still open for the 8 different cities. So I would recommend all of you to check out the website and apply as the wildcard entry contestant because you still have time. It's raining cats and dogs here, so if the lighting is changing, I apologize for that. The weather in Hyderabad is just crazy right now and I just really had to put this video out for you guys. So we are filming despite the fact that all I can see is white fog and clouds outside my window. Moving on. Now, once you've applied for the event and you filled out that form and submitted it, you will get an email that you have confirmed your participation and something like that. And after that, based on your video submission, and they'll go through your social media profiles probably, so you got to keep that public whenever you participate in a pageant or an event such as this. And you get shortlisted based on your submission into the next round, which is the round of online auditions, where you will get a chance to showcase your talent and impress certain celebrity judges. Now, because of the COVID pandemic, all of the further rounds were also happening online. So how this works is they will share your time slot, that is your audition slot with you, the date with you. You will get all of those emails. So you got to keep checking your emails all the time, and you will be shared a Zoom link. All these rounds do happen city-wise, just like Femina Miss India happens state-wise. The Times Fresh Face is following a city format from all 8 different cities that will be listed in the eligibility criteria, of course. Once all the contestants have joined the Zoom link, the contestants will be called in groups of 3. Your name can be called at any time, so you got to pay attention. And after that, those contestants are called into the judging room, where you get a minute to introduce yourselves to the judges and you get to charm them with your wit and your personality. And after that, you get to showcase your talent for again up to 1 minute. Once all of that is done, the celebrity judges may ask you further questions if they are interested or if they want to know something more about you. But if they don't have any questions, that's it. That is your online audition, which is technically the second round of the event. The next round of shortlisting is the semi-final. And so this again was an online round. And so every city had an online round of the semi-final, where again we have very similar things. They'll be asked a bunch of questions. You got to introduce yourself. Try not to have the same memorized and rehearsed introduction all the time, because Times Fresh Face is all about the fresh factor. And so I'm sure that they would want a fresh introduction, a fresh aspect of your personality. Every time you are on camera or you are on stage, you should constantly revamp yourself, constantly be interesting and constantly surprise the judges. That is something that will definitely help you in an event such as this. You go through the social media of the event, again you will get a much better understanding and idea of what type of questions and what type of sub-contest this event has. It's quite different from the regular national level pageants that I've covered so far on my channel. Your social media presence also matters here, because some of the subtitles will require online voting. So you got to get your audience familiarized and tell them that you are participating in this event, and so that all of your friends and family and your supporters go vote for you on those posts. Now this is the exciting part, that is the city finale. So if you've made it this far, now you get to meet the judges and the team in person, because the city finale are happening offline. And so the schedule for that again has been kept quite short. It's not a week-long or a month-long event. It's just a matter of 3 to 4 days. So what happens on day 1, you get to go there and you have your outfit fittings, because for the finale and offline event and that segment of the event, you will have designers who will be sponsoring, and it's going to be a very glamorous show that they put on. And so all of the contestants get to go and get measured and fitted for their outfits, which they will wear on stage for the city finale. Once fittings have been done, the next 3 days are going to be rehearsal days. Now this includes you rehearsing for your introductions, you rehearsing for your talent round, because they got to see how different talents are being performed on the stage. They got to see the lighting, the sound, and all of those things. So the technical rehearsals will happen, and also you will be working with your choreographer, because the finale, like I said, it's an on-stage show. You're being fitted, there's going to be gowns, and so you will all come on the stage in a certain pattern. So this is where the ramp walk and choreography comes into the event. And finally, on day 5, you will have your finale, the most exciting part that all the city finalists have been looking forward to. Now, the format followed at the city finals is that the first 2 rounds are going to be the introduction and the talent round. And based on the scores from the first 2 rounds, that is introduction and talent, The top 10 were shortlisted, and these 10 contestants had to answer questions from the celebrity judges. And that is how from those top 10 contestants we ended up with the top 2 winners, that is the girl and the boy winner for the Bangalore City final. One thing that I want to mention here is the language when it comes to this event. A lot of contestants have that question sometimes. On their website very clearly they've written that when it comes to you talking, say acting, singing or anything, and especially your introductions, they prefer English and Hindi, especially for your introductions. You can perform your talent in any other language probably, but when it comes to your intro, try to stick to these 2 languages because this is something that everyone will be able to understand. If you use your regional or local language, then not a lot of the audience will be able to understand you, and they will not provide translators at this event. And now the exciting part. Once all 8 different cities have had their city finals, all of the winners from those city finals come together and compete for 5th round of this event. I think it's round 5, which is the national finale. And obviously the winners of the national finale will get the titles of Miss times Fresh Face and Mr. times Fresh Face. Like I said, even men can apply for this pageant. And so that is all about Everyouth times Fresh Face, an annual event. So you guys can definitely check it out. Keep an eye on their social media pages for when the dates and registrations are starting for the next season. And now that you know so much information about it, you can start doing your research, start preparing and get ready and probably win the title next year. I would love to see one of my YouTube audiences bag the titles next year. That would be super amazing. So I hope this information was super helpful and informative for you guys. If you like this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comment section if you plan on participating next year. I can't wait to see your responses. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.